Hello, welcome back. Time now for a look at what newspapers around the world are saying, and I'm joined on set for that by Nicholas RUSHWORTH. Hello there, Nick.
Hi, Louise.
So, you're beginning with tension in Tunisia.
I am. Hello to you this Friday, and I'm going to start out with the Tunisian papers. Not so easy because Friday is not a big publishing day for the Tunisian press, but I turn to this paper, La Presse, which has a cartoon which reflects some of the difficulties and tensions that we're seeing in Tunisia. And there you can see La politique du pire, the politics of the worst, and we have a coffin there being carried by pallbearers, and on top of the coffin you can see the word spelt out, democracy, that as the left-wing opposition leader, Shokri Belaid, is laid to rest. That's thrown the whole country into turmoil, hasn't it? Now, another cartoon, this is the latest cartoon in La Presse this Friday, the Tunisian paper. There you can see the boat sinking. The Prime Minister is asking politicians in Tunisia to, well, perhaps get off that boat so that it remains afloat, and the politicians there steadfastly standing there, saying, no way.
All right, you've also looked at another Tunisian paper, courtesy of our colleagues here at France 24. What's that saying?
Well, France 24 is in French, English and Arabic. So I chatted with my colleague Rabia, and he suggested that I take this piece from the newspaper ASSABA, also in Tunisia, and there, of course, in Arabic. Now, that is actually a comment piece by the political activist Raef Ben Hamida. Now, he's known to Tunisians. He is a nationalist, so hardline, and he is saying that what is the priority now is security. The Tunisian army must take control of the country for 2 to 3 years. Now, that comment has to be taken in light of the fact that a presidential aide has said that anybody who makes that statement, who says that the army should step in at this point, will be liable to a judicial procedure, could be charged for saying that. So that's just a reflection of some of the mood in Tunisia.
Outside of Tunisia, Nick, what's the rest of the world's media saying about the protests there?
Well, I've looked through a lot of papers, and perhaps dozens of them, and they're all covering Tunisia majorly. I saw this in The Independent in the UK, saying that, hold on, let's just be slightly calmer about this. This is no time to write off the Tunisian revolution. Now, the comment there is that the West, in particular, too readily seizes on tensions in various Arab countries between an Islamist government and a secularist opposition, saying that, well, Islam is destined to tear the Middle East apart. Now, the writer there is saying that, well, no, you've got to have a typically British stiff upper lip approach to this if you're in Tunisia. Keep calm and carry on. The quote there, actually, is keep calm and plod on. It says, look to Europe and see that how regime change affected European countries in European history. It's never easy. And that piece ends there, which I thought was an interesting comment, was that the Europeans now, with the situation in Tunisia, must send money. There must be economic aid to Tunisia to help some stability there.
Oh, it's a very interesting perspective, isn't it? All right, change of tack now, Nicholas. Happy New Year, because it's the Chinese year of the snake, to be precise, so you reliably inform me.
Well, that's coming up, isn't it? It's this weekend, it's the Chinese New Year and the year of the snake. I'll do that for you. And of course, the South China Morning Post was my first port of call to have a look at this. And it is leading on the huge migration of people that are going to be taking place in the country. And there I look too at the Bangkok Post, which is saying that, well, sometimes you can actually forecast what goes on in any particular year. And there's a warning. The snake year could bring disaster. So there's a Singaporean feng shui grandmaster who is saying, well, remember 1929, the Wall Street crash. Remember 2001, the 9/11 attacks. And he is saying, well, it's gloom and doom. There could be disasters on our way.
I don't like the sound of the year of the snake, frankly, Nick. But you do have some other predictions.
Well, I looked up you because each person has their own sign. So, and there you can see the South China Morning Post piece about all those Chinese getting around China at the moment this weekend. But in terms of you, Louise, you are a goat. It's a good year for you. But what you need is dialogue to settle your differences with whoever, not me, I hope.
Oh, no, not at all. I don't have any differences with you, Nick. Thank you very much, Nick. Nicholas RUSHWORTH there with our International Press Review.